It's Marcia Lovelyy, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how my mother found out about my secret boyfriend. Sorry y'all about the dryer noise in the back. I hope that it's not too loud, but let's go ahead and get started. When I was 14 years old, me and all of my friends would get together on the phone, and it would be like 5 of us, and we would all talk every single day. All of us, and it would be like, you call Sabrina, she gonna call Michelle, I'm gonna call Kiki. Like, everybody would call somebody on three-way, to where it was all of us together, and then somebody would call a boy. None of us were supposed to be talking to boys. I wasn't allowed to be talking or dealing with boys till I was 16. Again, I was 14 at the time, but what your parents don't know won't hurt them, and that's how it was. So we will all be talking to one boy, all like 5 of us, and the one boy, never seen the boy in our life. It'll be like, oh, he sound cute, so I like him. And we will all talk to different boys all the time. Now, this one particular boy, Mac, was one of my friend's cousins. So we would always talk to him. At the time, it was nothing like that because I had never seen him or anything. But there was a particular day where we all went to my friend's house where he was there. I did see him. I thought he was cute. My other friend thought he was cute as well. But, I mean, really wasn't no competition. So, I got him. So, basically, we would talk all to him sometime. We would talk to whoever it was, and it just went like that for months. Like, we would just get to know whoever. One particular day, Mac told my friends that he wanted to talk to me, so he told me to give him my number. Say what now? He wanted to talk to me? It would always be like me and my other friend who liked him, we would always like write little notes like, oh, Mac and Marcia, and she would put her name and his name in a heart, and they'll be like, no, he's mine, he's my boyfriend, and that, don't talk about him, and just like playing around. But we didn't think that it was realistic, basically, because it just wasn't like that. Like, I never was like flirty with him or nothing like that. But this particular day, he wanted to talk to me by myself, so I'm gonna see what he wanted to talk about. So we would talk all the time. He told me he liked me, asked me, do I like him? Yes, I like you, or whatever. And we would just talk, and we really did like connect. Like, we was friends, if anything. First, we vibed. It was always fun conversation, funny. We would call it Mac and Marcia time, Eminem, like all this little corny stuff that we made up, but whatever. So that went on for months and months. Sometimes we would talk all as a group again. Most times it would be me and him. So this is when I had my very first phone. It was a Metro phone. It was a Nokia phone. Thumbs up if you had Snake on your phone. These kids don't know about that no more. But basically, my favorite thing to do would be to talk to Mac on the phone. And I would go in the closet to talk because me and my sister shared a room at a time, and I didn't want her all in my business listening to me and his conversation, and she would be over there doing whatever on her phone talking to whoever. But that's just what it was. Now, in the summertime, me and Mac would talk like all night because we didn't have to go to school. So it got to the point where we would talk till the morning time, like the sun will be coming up. And it was the Mariah Carey song that was out, We Belong Together, at the time. I'm gonna leave no when times get rough. Who's gonna talk to me on the phone till the sun comes up? We just knew she felt us, okay? don't even know why it was a big deal that we talked till 7 o'clock in the morning on particular days, but some of those days it could have been longer, but my mother would come in there and she would think that I'm talking to all these girls because normally that's what I was doing, but she would take my phone. Like, she would take my phone for anything. Like, I literally got my phone taken all throughout middle school, high school. Like, that was the worst punishment ever because I want to talk to my friends, I want to talk to Mac, and you always taking my phone. Like, I would do something simple, something little, I would get in trouble for, and I would get my phone taken. So I remember numerous times she would open up the closet because she would come in our room, see I'm not in my bed. Oh, where's Marcia? In the closet. Open up the closet. Give me your phone.
What do you mean? Like, I don't understand.
But I always got my phone taken. So fast forward, me and Mac had been talking for months, and it was the summertime. So on July 9th, obviously I still know the date because it was what we called our anniversary that we acknowledged every single month and year. July 9th was the day that Mac asked me to be his girlfriend. So of course I said yes. At the time, I don't know if y'all remember, but the little dog chains, the dog tags were in at the time, and I remember he had got 2 of them customized with Mac and Marcia on them. I don't know why, but that was like the thing at the time. But he had got those customized, and we were officially together, and it was not like nothing changed because we had already been talking like forever. So it was nothing really different. But as it progressed, it got deeper, and then we would say I love you, and we thought that we were just so in love and we were meant to be, and we were like planning to have a family and get married. You know, all the little teenage stuff that you do with your boyfriend. Like, I'm not about to go in depth and relive it, but y'all know how it is. So basically, at the time, this was, I'm not gonna say the year, but I gave hints enough about the year. But basically, emailing was in as well, and I used to go in the living room where the computer was and check my email. Little Miss Diva was my email. That's how you know I was way too young to be thinking about emailing.
Listen, if your email still says princess or Kiki or baby, girl, whatever, you need to go fix that right now. It should be your first and last name, something professional. Like, let's get rid of that.
But at the time, mine was Little Miss Diva. So basically, me and Mac would email each other. I don't know why. We had phones, we could text, we could talk, but it would be certain things that we will forward, or he will forward to me in an email, and I will just like go in the living room whenever I'm bored and check my email or whatever, because I know that I always had new emails from my friends or from Mac. So eventually, nobody really knew about my boyfriend in my family except for my 2 older sisters. Eventually, my mother did know about my friend Mac. She had no idea that we were talking like that on that level. She just thought I had a friend, a genuine friend that was a guy that I always talked to on the phone, and he was like my best friend because, I mean, technically he was my best friend because we used to talk just that much. So it got to the point, I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but Mac and my mother would email as well back and forth when she was at work. They would email about like regular stuff. How you doing? This is what's going on with me or whatever. If I had my phone taken, it got to the point where he would email her like, hey, it's been this amount of time. Can she get her phone back? Because I kind of need to talk to her about stuff. Like pleading the case. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't, whatever. So one particular day, Mac decides he wants to email my mother and confess to her about our relationship. At this time, we had been together for 10 months. So he told it all, like spilled it. Like it was this long email that he completely did all on his own, did not talk to me about it at all whatsoever. I had no part in it, didn't know anything about it, and he just confessed to her. Now I knew he wanted to tell her because he would always like say like, when are we gonna tell, let's tell. Like he just wanted to be out in the open or whatever because his mom knew about it. But I mean, at the same time, he's a guy. Like it was different. Like you could tell your mama whatever, but over here is no, we not doing that. Keep your mouth shut. But he didn't listen. So he emailed her, told her absolutely everything. Me and your daughter, we've been dating. We've been together for 10 months. I know she didn't want to tell you, but I wanted you to know X, Y, and Z. Like he laid it down, the whole alphabet, how it happened from beginning to end. So again, I didn't know anything about it at all. So I was going one day, check my email, sit down in front of the computer, type in my little stuff, and I'm going to see like what's my new emails. My mother emailed me, basically forwarding the message from him of what he sent to me. So I'm reading like, oh, this mother. At this point, I didn't have any choice but to just come out and be honest. At this point, I wrote her back and told her, yeah, it's true. Thinking in my head like I could literally kill him. But yeah, it's true, which I should have denied it. I should have been like,
that ain't my boyfriend. I don't know what he talking about. His girlfriend? Would he think I'm his girlfriend? I don't even, what, Ma? He's lying.
but I didn't. So I came clean with it or whatever. I knew that when she get home, it's going down, okay? Down. He knew that. He didn't even care. Like, just not talk about like nothing. Like, this how we doing it though. Like, we just make decisions like that. Life changing decisions. Like, what if she banned us from talking forever now? Like, just not thinking, just doing something. Like, sit down somewhere. So anyway, she came home. I stayed in my room the entire time. She went in her room, and I was thinking like, oh, she didn't come in here yet. Like, I just knew like it was gonna be marks all on my face. But so I'm like, whew. So my sister was going outside to chill with the neighborhood kids. I went outside with her. Like, I don't know if this is okay to do it, but I'm just gonna go too. Which is apparently not a good decision, because then it was like I was walking around like nothing, everything was everything. That was verbatim what she said. I remember still. I went outside, I called him, told him off, like, what is wrong with you? You already know what's gonna happen. I was getting calls from family members about it, like, is it true you have a boyfriend? Does he touch your butt? Do y'all kiss? All this stuff. At the time, we had kissed. I don't know about touching my butt. Like, what? I don't know. But we had kissed, so it was like, y'all kissed? So that made it even worse. But at this point, it was like, I had to be real with half of it. Like, I just might as well just tell it all. So I was honest, and if I can go back, I'd probably lie. But basically, I already knew to go ahead and while I'm outside, this is our last time talking, our last conversation. Let me go ahead and erase everything out of my phone because when I walk in this door, I already know what's up. And when I opened the front door, she said,
"Go ahead and put your phone over here."
Y'all, that was the longest I've ever not had a phone. I had my phone taken for so long. I thought that Matt wasn't even gonna remember me no more. Like, look what you did. I didn't have a phone forever. And it's already like a huge punishment. One day is too long. And then this was so long, like, I can't even remember how long it was that I didn't have a phone. But I didn't, and my sister over there talking on her phone, she wouldn't even be loyal and let me use her phone to call Mac for like 5 minutes or something. Like, she was always tripping, and if she did let me, it'll be like, hurry up, give my phone, give my phone, give my phone. I just wanted to make sure, like, hey, remember me? Hi, Marcia. But once I got my phone back, it got to a point because, I mean, they were still emailing every day that I didn't know about because I didn't have no communication with them. But they were emailing every day, and he was like begging her for my phone back, like advocating for me to get my phone back all the time. I'm not sure at what point she wanted to say, okay, was it because of him or what happened, but God opened up the skies and she gave me my phone back eventually. But before that, we had to have a deep discussion about it because my sister was always gonna say,
"You know you ain't gonna be with him no more. You know she gonna make you break up with him. Y'all not gonna be together. You can go ahead and forget that. Kiss that goodbye."
so we had a long discussion about it, and me and my mother was very, very close. So I just told her, like,
And so they keep saying that you gonna make me break up with him. Are you gonna make me break up with him? Just let me know now.
and she was like,
"What you think?"
and then I didn't know the correct political answer for that. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. But she didn't make us break up. Actually, I wish she would have, but she didn't. She ended up meeting him, and that was like the beginning of forever. We were together for so long, years and years and years, and it should have ended way, way, way before it did. It was not what it started out being, all that Mac and Marcia time, the best friend thing. It just went a different direction. There's so many things that happened. There's so many stories that I can tell y'all about Mac, and it's just all crazy. Happy it's over. I don't have no type of beef with him at all, but I am very, very happy it's over. If you like this video and you want to see more story times about different events in my life, go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and click that red subscribe button. Become a lovely, because we would love to have you a part of the family, and I will see you all later. Love you guys.